I like being able to express myself in Spanish with confidence. And I dislike struggling to find the right words to maintain a fluent conversation. Does this also happen to you? Well, say goodbye to that unpleasant struggle. I'm here to equip you with a practical lesson on how to discuss your likes and dislikes in Spanish. Learn what verbs to use, positive and negative adjectives, and many more tips I guarantee you will like. We're paying close attention to the verb gustar, like, and are examining other similar ones too. Before we jump into our exciting lesson, I want to remind you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on that notification button. By following these 3 simple steps, you'll make sure you never miss a beat. Think about how many times you've recently expressed that you like a movie, restaurant, or place. Or all the times you've said you dislike a certain food, drink, or school subject. These types of conversations are actually a big part of your social interactions without even noticing. Nowadays, discussions focused on your likes and dislikes are part of everyday conversations. When you meet a new person or friend, it's natural to start getting to know each other by discovering your likes and dislikes. This happens online, at new jobs, or at most social events. Whether it's on social media or in person, being able to express what you like and dislike can save you from an uncomfortable situation or unnecessary hassle. If you're learning Spanish, being able to master discussing your likes and dislikes allows you to have more meaningful, deep conversations with fluency and confidence. Let's begin our lesson by covering our likes first. ¿Qué te gusta a ti? What do you like? I like art, tacos, and books. All 3 of these things are nouns. I also like to write, to travel, and to exercise. These 3 things, on the other hand, are verbs. It's possible to like both nouns and verbs, and the best way to express this in Spanish is using the verb gustar, to like. Gustar is the most common verb used to express affinity towards an action, a person, place, or object. The verb is usually translated as to like, but it's actually more appropriate to understand it as to please. Let's review the example sentence in English. I like soccer. I am doing the action of liking soccer. So I am the subject in the sentence, and soccer is the direct object because I'm receiving the action. Now let's examine the Spanish sentence. Me gusta el fútbol. I like soccer. In this structure, fútbol is the subject and I am the direct object because I'm receiving the pleasing experience of fútbol. It may sound a bit quirky, but in Spanish, when you see the words me gusta, it stands for it pleases me. Keep this in mind to recognize the structure of sentences using me gusta in Spanish. Gustar can also be replaced with a variety of different verbs in Spanish. For example, encantar, agradar, alegrar, fascinar, and several others. Some example sentences using these verbs are me encanta dibujar. I love drawing. Me agrada esta chica. I like this girl. Me alegra que ganaste el concurso. I'm glad you won the contest. Me divierte jugar videojuegos. Playing video games amuses me. Me interesa este libro. I'm interested in that book. Me fascina esa película. That movie fascinates me. Amo los perros. I love dogs. As you can see, there's a large variety of verbs you can use to discuss your likes in Spanish. Feel free to play around using them as practice by building new sentences. If you want to reinforce your knowledge on these verbs, read this great blog post. Once you've expressed what you like, people want to know what's on your mind. Why do you like what you like? Learning some possible answers is certainly a good idea. That's where positive adjectives come in handy. Let's look at a few examples. ¿Por qué te gusta esta película? Why do you like that movie? Me gusta porque es graciosa. I like it because it's funny. ¿Por qué te gusta salir conmigo? Why do you like hanging out with me? Me gusta ya que eres muy divertido. I like it because you're very fun. Explain your likes using phrases such as me gusta porque, me gusta ya que, or me gusta puesto que, plus a positive adjective like divertido, fun, gracioso, funny, or hermoso, beautiful. There's tons of possibilities you can use. Review this list of positive adjectives in Spanish so you can spice up your conversations. You can also pick up even more positive adjectives and useful vocabulary with our certified Spanish-speaking teachers from Guatemala. Sign up for a free trial class and allow yourself to elevate your Spanish abilities by learning from the best of the best. Here at Homeschool Spanish Academy, we have over 10 years of experience and have taught more than 25,000 actively enrolled students each month. The results after just one class will amaze you. Just go to www.spanish.academy/free-class to sign up now, or click here. Now let's continue our lesson on discussing likes and dislikes in Spanish. Now we'll focus our attention on the things you dislike. Think of all the things you dislike or are unpleasant to you. Maybe you don't like doing homework, or you hate cigarette smoke, or maybe you simply cannot stand opera music. Whatever it is you don't like, you're perfectly entitled to not liking it and expressing your disaffection for it. Let me teach you how you can do it in Spanish naturally. You already know how to use me gusta, I like, in Spanish. Now, all you need to do is add a simple no at the beginning of the phrase. Let's look for a few examples. No me gusta cantar. I don't like singing. No me encanta la leche. I don't love milk. No me agrada ese chico. I don't like that guy. No me alegra nada que hayas ganado. I'm not happy at all that you won. No me divierte jugar videojuegos. Playing video games doesn't amuse me. No me interesa ese libro. I'm not interested in that book. No me fascina esa película. That movie doesn't fascinate me. Sounds pretty simple, huh? Just by adding a simple no to our previous lesson, the whole context of the sentence changes. You can also use negative verbs in Spanish to express your dislikes. Some of these verbs are odiar, to hate, cansar, to tire, molestar, to annoy, irritar, to irritate, fastidiar, to annoy, aburrir, to bore, detestar, to hate. Let's take a look at these negative verbs in action with some example sentences. Odio el regatón. I hate regatón. Me cansa ir al banco. Going to the bank tires me. Me molesta tu actitud. Your attitude annoys me. Me irrita el ruido. Noise irritates me. Me fastidian las moscas. Flies annoy me. You can diversify all these phrases and verbs by adding negative adjectives. Some examples of negative adjectives you can use are feo, ugly, asqueroso, disgusting, difícil, difficult, desagradable, unpleasant, molesto, annoying, apestoso, stinky, repugnante, revolting, horrible, horrible, aburrido, boring. You can also combine these words with the phrases I taught you before for elaborating on your responses. Let's see them in action, used for expressing dislikes. ¿Te gusta comer pescado? Do you like eating fish? No, porque es asqueroso. No, because it's disgusting. I hope this essential lesson was to your liking. Now you know how to master the verb gustar and other similar ones. You'll see how with plenty of practice talking about likes and dislikes in Spanish comes easy. Make sure to diversify and create your own examples to make your vocabulary even richer. If you want to expand your vocabulary even more, you can download our free ebook, Weird and Wacky Spanish Stories for Beginners. It's a magazine-style ebook with pictures and English to Spanish parallel text. All 6 weird, wacky, and super entertaining stories are ideal for both kids and adults. Improve your fluency through reading and move one step closer towards becoming an experienced Spanish speaker. Thank you for joining me for another great episode of Spanish Academy TV. Keep working on those very likable Spanish skills by tuning into this fascinating video about 10 must-know Spanish expressions of doubt and denial. Nos vemos pronto! I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell to never miss the best Spanish content on the web.